Hey guys, I hope you're doing really well. I don't normally like to mix family and business. I guess this is business, but I just had an urge to make a video with Kai on my back and my other boy Zeusy keenly walking ahead. We're going up, walking up a big hill near my house that some of you might know. But yeah, I just wanted to drop in today and go over some big principles that you really need to focus on if you want to make 2022 the year that you really improve your body composition to the point where you're super confident and just feel super good walking around in your body day to day, just like this little man here. So number one, the first principle, guys, and most of you will be doing this already if you're watching this, is make sure that you're strength training 3 times per week or more. Okay, if we strength train 3 times per week, not only are we going to encourage building muscle, but we're also really protecting our muscle. Okay, both of those things are really, really important for when we're trying to improve our body composition and the way that we look and the way that we feel. So that would be the first one. And that also means even on weeks where you're not feeling great, try and make strength training a priority, but just learn to auto-regulate and scale back the intensity where you need to. Number 2 would be making sure that on your other days, okay, on your non-training days, or even better, every day, actually include a lighter type of movement that is purposeful. So whether it's a walk like this, okay, or whether it's some sort of sport or something, every single day ideally. That's just going to help improve your caloric expenditure, which is very, very hard to make ourselves do enough. It's very hard to make ourselves do enough if we're just training a couple of times per week and we're trying to drop kilos. Okay, so that would be number 2. Number 3 would be prioritizing a protein source at every single meal that you eat. So what I mean by that is whether you're eating 1 time a day or 5 times a day, trying to make that meal centered around protein. Now, protein is very, very protective in nature of our muscle, okay? Which is once again what we really want to preserve when we're trying to lose body fat. Okay, so number 3, ensure that you have adequate protein at each meal. Number 4, prioritize sleep, okay? Make getting to sleep a priority, 7 to 9 hours every night. I know it might not be like a tangible result, but I can guarantee study after study has shown the positive effect, or more like the negative effect, when we don't get enough sleep on body composition, okay, let alone on energy and sleep and power and just overall health markers. Kai thinks so as well. Okay, he makes sure he gets his protein in every meal, although he's not the best eater, believe it or not. Number 5, I want you to look at your diet, look at what you put in each day, and try and distinguish anything that reacts less than optimal with you, okay? So what I mean by that is that maybe it causes bloating, maybe it causes constipation, diarrhea, maybe it causes some brain fog, maybe it causes some gas, maybe it causes bad mood, okay? Whatever it is, I can guarantee that if you remove that from your diet, everything is going to be working a lot better, and most likely you'll decrease some inflammation. And when we decrease inflammation, okay, generally we'll hold and retain less water, and our body composition will look better and will feel better straight away. The last one that I would suggest okay, to really optimize your body composition in 2022 is put yourself in a supportive environment and put yourself in an environment where you're going to be held accountable. So that can be like here at the Wild Movement, or if you want extra accountability, it can be with a training buddy, it can be with a training partner, it can be with a family member, whatever it is. But you should always make the goal to try and stick to the goal. So whenever you fall off the bandwagon, have someone that pulls you back up. Yeah, exactly, Kai. See, he totally agrees. And they're the 6 things that if you focus on those big principles, okay, and just focus on those, you're pretty much guaranteed to improve your body composition in 2022. So number 1, I'll try and get them in order. Number 1, prioritize strength training. Number 2, put an extra movement type of purposeful movement on each day, whether it's a walk or sport or something like that. Number 3, getting your protein intake right. Number 4, getting your sleep. Number 5, removing anything that is less than optimal for digestion on your system. And number 6, putting yourself in the right environment for you to get the results and for you to remain on track. Actually, and a little bonus one, number 7, is make sure that you're reviewing regularly. So unless you're reviewing regularly, it's very, very hard to know whether you're actually moving towards your goal. So, and on that subject, know what the goal is. So if the goal is to improve body composition, what does that look like for you? Maybe it means losing body fat, okay? If that's the case, then you need to be getting scans regularly. You need to be doing some photos regularly. You need to be doing some subjective journaling regularly, okay, to look at some other markers. So that would be the 7 or 6 main points, and number 7 as a bonus, make sure that you're reviewing regularly. Guys, shoot me any questions you have on any of those points. If you commit to those, if you do those, focus on the ones to start off with that you're weak at. Put the systems in place, and let's make 2022 the year where you feel bloody awesome about yourself, and no matter where you're at, you're even more confident and more proud of the body that you're walking around in. Because at the end of the day, all everyone is chasing is that feeling of confidence, that feeling of being okay within yourself, okay? And that looks and feels like something different for everyone. So guys, shoot me any messages. I'll see you soon.